Ethics, I think, is often misunderstood. Ethics emerges when you conceptualize the world as different agents and yourself as one of them. And you share purposes with the other agents, but you have conflicts of interest. If you think that you don't share purposes with the other agents, if you're just a lone wolf and the others are your prey, there is no reason for ethics, right? There's only you look for the consequences of your actions for yourself with respect to your own reward functions. And that might involve that you have to create a civilization of minions or whatever, but it's not the same thing as ethics. It's not a shared system of negotiation. It's only one for you as an individual matter because you don't share that purpose with the others.
But for instance, it's not shared, but it's your personal ethical framework, isn't it?
Oh, it has to be personal. For instance, I don't eat meat. Maybe a legacy or decision that I made when I was 14 years old. Because back then I felt that I share a purpose with animals. That is the avoidance of suffering if it can be helped. And I also realized that it's not mutual. The animals don't care about my suffering. Cows largely don't care that I suffer. They don't even conceptualize it. They don't think about it a lot. I had to think a lot about the suffering of cows. I didn't want them to suffer, so I stopped eating meat. That was an ethical decision. It's a decision about how to resolve a conflict of interest under conditions of shared purpose. And I think this is what ethics is about. It's a rational process in which you negotiate with yourself and with others the resolution of conflicts of interest under conditions of shared purpose. And what purposes I share is in a way a decision. And I can make different decisions about what purposes we share. And some of them are sustainable and others are not, so they lead to different outcomes. But in this sense, ethics requires that you conceptualize yourself as something above the organism, that you identify the systems of meanings above yourself so you can share a purpose. Love is the discovery of shared purpose. There needs to be somebody you love that you can be ethical with. At some level, you need to love them. You need to share a purpose with them. And then you negotiate, right? You don't want them all to fail in all regards. And yourself. This is what ethics is about. It's computational too. Machines can be ethical if they share a purpose with us.
But how do you define ethics for yourself? What is ethics?
So I also try to do this. My best answer is that ethics is the principled negotiation of conflicts of interest under conditions of shared purpose. If I share purposes with others, with society, with other beings, with conscious beings, and that's my decision based on the way my mind is set up right now, and I run into conflicts of interest with them, I have to deal with this. For instance, when I look at other people, I mostly imagine myself as being them in a different timeline. Everybody is in a way me in a different timeline, but in order to understand who they are, I need to flip a number of bits. So I think about which bits would I need to flip in my mind to be you.